Hey everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and I have gone back and forth on this video, this video idea or topic for the last hour or two. I was dead set on making this video, and then every time I've tried to record it, it's been a struggle because this is unlike the last few where it's a direct battle pass issue that's just kind of corporate garbage that we are unhappy with, that we want this battle pass system to be better, for them to be transparent, all that stuff. But this topic to me just, it hurts. It hurts. It's hurt a lot of creators I know that have reached out to me privately that won't go public because of the usual thing. They're afraid of, especially the community manager, to get blacklisted, to get scorned by him. And I'm going to put the video out there. This might be negatively received this time around. I know the last three have been really well received, but I'm going to put this out there because I think it's significant. It does largely affect the streamer community, which is a tiny percent, but there's also things that affect each and every one of you guys, including, especially depending on your background. So I'm going to go into it. But yeah, be warned that this is a lot more probably controversial, but it's important to me. It's really important to some content creators that I've talked to that don't have a voice, that feel scared, and I'm going to stand up for them even if they can't stand up for themselves. So I'm just going to do it. Anyways, so there was this event announced by Play Hearthstone on their Twitter during all this Battle Pass controversy that people are upset with how expensive the game is, how few gold they're getting. It's a $200,000 invitational tournament for streamers only, invite only, community manager only approved streamers. I know this through my sources that he's the one that picks out all the streamers. He vets them all. It's all up to him. And yeah, if you look at this list of players, we have two girls. That's a step up from the Battlegrounds run we had in June, where they originally only invited one, and then added Slissa after Amaz had been dropped due to some allegations of stuff, which we've covered before. And that's it. That's it. Two girls and basically no people of color, which is telling. There are streamers of color. There are many great female creators. Ali Strauss and Slissa 100% should be here, by the way. They're amazing. They're teammates. They do great stuff on Twitch, YouTube, everywhere. They're awesome people, and I'm glad they're there. But there's other awesome people that could be there. One, for example, is someone that brought up this issue back in June, is Sun Glitters. She streams Battlegrounds. She's done duels. She's done all sorts of stuff. She's an amazing person. She does great on Twitch. She's on YouTube as well. I'll link her YouTube below if you haven't checked it out. I highly recommend it. She's growing. And she brought this issue up in June that there's one person invited, and a huge rant about women not being represented in the Hearthstone scene, and it just doesn't seem to be falling on any ears right now. There's plenty of other female content creators that could be involved in this process. We have Pathra, one of the biggest Hearthstone creators out there. She's a former GM. She has a huge stream, a huge following, but she's not there, and I don't get why. She definitely can compare to a lot of these people, and would have a lot of young girls or women to look up to her. Aveline, she's been really becoming a big deal lately. She was invited, I think, to the theory crafting event, but these are like the invitationals are the big opportunity for creators. And I'll use an example is like I mentioned earlier, Slissa. She got invited to the one in June, I think it was June, and she did really well. She's really good, and it was Battlegrounds, right? She's really good at Battlegrounds, and she did really well. And her stream blew up. Her Twitch blew up, her YouTube blew up, and she's just killing it now. She's one of the bigger creators out there these days, and that's awesome. And a big part of that, not the whole thing, of course, she's worked her ass off, but a big part of that, a big thing, was the invitational invite that she wasn't going to get if there wasn't this little uproar from Sun Glitters in the community, and also Amaz getting accused of whatever. And yeah, it seems like this trend is just going to continue. They're just like, oh, well, we invited Slissa that one time, so we'll just put her in that slot. Two girls is good. And we don't need people of color either. We have great streamers out there, like Pizza, like Collins, that could get people to look up to in that regard. And maybe it'll help blow their streams up some more. And when you're gatekeeping a good portion of the community like this, and people are trying to make livelihoods and livings off of this, it's really harmful to the community, especially when there's no reason for them not to be involved there. If you look at their metrics, their success on ladder or in their modes they play, they're as comparable as anybody here. But it's always the same people. It's always the same individuals. And it's a bias thing. It's the good old boys club with our community manager that solely decides every single one of these invites. And while I was making this video, Nicolina is another creator who I felt would belong here automatically. She tweeted, like, why are there no people of color? Why are there only 2 girls? Like, she hates to complain, bring it up, but this keeps happening and it keeps hurting people. And other games don't have this issue. I talked to her privately and she's like, look at Magic. Magic has such great diversity, and like they have female, male creators like up the wazoo there, of color, of different sexual orientation, all this stuff. Like they're so much more progressive in this, and their scene's great. And Hearthstone feels like it's 1990 or something, and it starts at the top. This all starts at the top, and I just feel like something needs to change. And again, this is super touchy. I hate making, I just feel uncomfortable making this video, but there's so many people that keep coming to me, that keep wanting things to get better, and to be fair, and to give people a chance and not just go through this every time. And I see it in the comments. Like, I remember when Pather was GM, these got ridiculed and the moderation did like nothing about it. And it's a repeated pattern, and it just doesn't seem like it's going to change. And then there's the other issue of the best duel streamer on Twitch is not invited. Team America. This guy has like an MMR in duels of like over 8,000. He streams it every day. His viewership continues to grow. He's a great guy. He doesn't get involved in any of the drama that they're worried about. So why in the hell isn't he there? It's bizarre. Like, he's the best. It's like having a world championship and not inviting like the world champion from prior year, or somewhat like the best player in the world. It just doesn't make any sense. And he's actively promoting duels. He's doing guides and all this stuff. It's just bizarre. So Team America's not there. That doesn't make any sense. Well, I mentioned the reason I think Nicolina isn't there. She's got a huge following. She does really well. She's blacklisted, like I am, but the same community manager. She never gets any bundles. She never gets invited to any of this stuff, because he doesn't want her involved for reasons. I mean, for me, it was negativity. For her, it's just he doesn't like her. I don't know. It's just messed up. And she's an amazing person, amazing content creator. She has a huge following. And yeah, she's standing up like this tweet. And that'll probably put her in even deeper water, right? Like, she'll never, ever get anything. But at this point, she's like me. We're never getting anything anyways with who's in charge. So who cares? We might as well be vocal about it. Let you guys know what's going on. And yeah, I mean, I don't care. Like, for me, this isn't about getting invited. I don't think I should be in this event. I don't really stream duels that much. I'm not that big a creator. It's more of just making things fair for everyone. And that's kind of what the Battle Pass thing has been about. And that's what this is about. And yeah, I'm sorry for making another one of these tell-all, like, this isn't even a rant. This is just me talking to you guys about an issue that this has been going on for a very long time. And now that people are kind of listening, kind of responding to the stuff that we're talking about, and not just saying I'm some super negative, toxic guy, that maybe you guys will listen a little more. Maybe you'll ask some questions a little more the next time you see an event where it's the same faces, the same types of people every single time, so that other people get an opportunity. Other people watching these events will have people to look up to that they can see themselves in and feel represented in the community. And I think that's important. So I'll leave that there. Again, hopefully you guys don't crap on this too much. This is really means a lot to me. I've been struggling with this for a really, really long time. I've wanted to talk about this for over a year, but I've held off, and I just feel like I can't hold it anymore. I keep seeing the same things happen over and over and over again, and I just don't think it's right. I really just want things to be better for everybody, and there's been a lot of this garbage behind the scenes, and it's a reason why this Battle Pass kind of stuff happens, because there's some people up at top that I don't think really put their mind and feelings for the majority of the community, even if there is a community manager in their name. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Hopefully tomorrow's video will be positive, upbeat, and about this new awesome expansion, which I am enjoying. Have a great day, and I'm not going to say my thing, just stay safe and stay healthy, my friends.